best location to grow my business? This is the question I started with when searching for big data for my project. My wife and I started a nurse practitioner-run medical clinic in November of 2014. Each state's laws are different for how they view the scope of a nurse practitioner, and this plays a huge role in how we can grow. My data analysis represents the health professional shortage areas in the Southeast for primary care. My goal was to locate the areas with the greatest need for a primary care provider. What I found was that each state has several areas that are classified as a shortage area, and the state with the greatest need was Florida. After digging a little deeper, I found a trend in the Southeast for not being the most open states for a nurse practitioner, and Florida being one of the most restrictive. The two main things the data revealed to me was: 1. My business has a huge opportunity for growth, as long as we can navigate the legal hurdles. And 2. The Southeast is in much need for primary care providers and would greatly benefit from reducing the restrictions on nurse practitioners, which will help reduce the shortage for primary care workers. This map represents the best and worst states to be a nurse practitioner. The darker blue are best, and the lighter blue are the worst states, or the most restrictive. You can quickly see that the highest concentration of light blue states are in the Southeast. Florida is darker only because it has a huge opportunity for growth due to having the most need for primary care providers, but it also ranks 45th for the most restrictive work environment for a nurse practitioner. Now let's transition to a map that shows the need for primary care providers. In this map, each blue dot represents a county with a healthcare professional shortage area. The darker the blue dot, the higher the need. While all the states have several areas of need, many are very minimal. But you can quickly see the areas that have the greatest need. This map was created using Tableau. The dots represent the full-time equivalent for primary care workers. So an FTE, or full-time equivalent of 1, means that one full-time primary care provider would satisfy the need and remove that area from the HSPA list. For example, Montgomery has an FTE rating of 10, which means it would require 10 full-time primary care physicians to satisfy the need for that area. The green in the map represents the population. The darker the green, the higher the population. Using this map, I can see the areas with the highest population of people with the greatest need for a primary care office. I can develop a plan to open more locations using solid data to back up my decisions. Knowing the best locations to place a primary care office so that we maximize our patient base without spreading the locations too far apart will be key for our strategic plan. With this information, I can start to develop a strategy for growth. During the data analysis process, I learned that a lot of information can be found from a data set, and learning how to use the data I have access to can help me make more strategic decisions for my business. With the information I gathered, and having the knowledge to produce usable information from a data set, I now feel better equipped to make strategic decisions for my business. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation.